Hello there, welcome back to England, where we currently have a annoyingly, well, Regency Council. I guess what we'll be doing then, in this period, is basically aiming at growing our colonies, trying to get these five of these provinces into course, so we can actually start conquering, well, the sap attacks and the rest, more or less. And other than that, I don't think we'll be doing much. The only other thing that I can come up with here is that we will be moving the 11,000 men that are currently standing here over to England itself, so I can actually deal with the rebels. I'll probably also try and annex Munster here. No reason not to, really. And other than that, I don't expect too much to happen. See how it goes. We can do an upgrade in tech here, and we will do the tree field rotation. With that, we now get an increase in production efficiency by 10%. And I can now build farm estate, which once again probably won't be built. We also started the annexation of Munster. That is coming along nicely. Also currently improving relations with France. I can annex them when the time comes. Will be very useful. And I think I'll allow the manpower to just more or less replenish at this stage, and not actually make or add too many troops to my units right now. But on a slightly more positive note, we have almost Itamarca is almost done. I'll probably send the colonists up north to colonize around this area. Of course, try and speed up that one. That's probably what I should have done to begin with, but nothing to do with that right now. As you can see, we are losing quite a bit of troops. I should probably actually go for mercenary units to deal with these rebels, but for now, we'll simply have to live with this. We are coring the provinces slowly, so it shouldn't actually be too much of a problem in the long run. Other than that, I don't expect any, as I said, the big issues here. Should probably have upped the markets become well, self-sustaining, and unfortunately, this one is unblockaded core province. Is there a pirate ship in between us somewhere? No, I just can't send it there. It's probably... I probably need to navigate if I want to do this. Well, let's see here. Where are the colonial nation map mode or colonial regions? Well, we'll just continue colonizing down here then for the time being. Get the colonial nation up here so I can actually just conquer these things without actually coring them in my next war against Portugal. And unfortunately, I think we're going to lose this battle. Yeah, I need to up my maintenance a little bit. And I do actually still have one loan due to a colonial event. I could either pay 50 ducats or lose half the population in Itamarca. So I opted for, well, not losing half the population in Itamarca, which cost me 50 ducats, which forced me to take another loan. This I just paid back, well, one loan, which of course sucks. Essequibo, so I think I have a purpose for these guys. They should probably go to Essequibo. And yeah, it's still going to take a while until I can actually get rid of the Mayan Patriots and all the rebels up here, but I'm going to keep trying. So Austria is the more with Lorraine and Trier. I guess we can accept that one. I don't think we'll get anything out of this. Potentially I could actually go for Trier, but I can't negotiate with them, so there's no reason to do so. I have the hiccups too, so I do apologize if I sound weird. But I think we'll just be sitting on the sidelines on this one and see what happens. So the big question is, should I take or save up enough diplomatic posts to go for embassies, or should I take the last idea here, free colonies, which gives me cast a spell against pagans? I think we're actually going to take Global Empire, and the reason, once again, is that currently I do not have enough gold to actually justify getting embassies. So what we're going to do now is save up gold for the purpose of justifying getting embassies. So that's what we'll do. There's still 5 or 6 years until my well, current heir comes of age, and it's a kind of annoying wait, but not too much I can do with that. And hopefully, once he actually comes of age, hopefully we can get the colonies working at a rate that will actually be useful. Because right now they are fairly useless. But I also wish that we actually managed to get the 5 colonies that we need in this area to just conquer Portugal, and toss them out once and for all from the New World. It should be possible. Austria has requesting I come in the Aden Palatine succession war against Burgundy. This defensive war we need to help our ally. Burgundy's allied with Hungary, Brittany, East Prussia, and Munster. Well, I guess we'll accept. And Portugal going after Galicia is kind of annoying. I have no idea what I'll actually do in this war, but I might actually try and get a Flemish Flanders province. We'll have to see. I'm pretty sure I'll just rely on France fighting this war for me. I won't sacrifice any manpower. It's not an important war by any stretch, so we'll see how it goes. Colonist rush, they might be useful. They will be useful. That's actually fairly one of the best events for a colonizing nation, which actually means that now we have 78 people a year and 108 here, so it's definitely going to go a lot faster, which is, of course, great. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good way of getting myself in charge of the Holy See again, but we'll keep trying. I opted for just getting myself out of the war with Burgundy. The one who's doing most of the fighting is actually my French forces, and as such, there's no real reason for me to actually, continue this war. And also, if I opt out here, Austria and potentially Burgundy will both tire themselves out. So I'll agree to concede defeat. It's not really a big problem. Also, I want to take Scotland as soon as I get out of my my current predicament. So once he comes of age here, Charles, he'll declare war on Scotland, and Castile will most likely be involved in that war. And as such, I would like the French here to actually be ready for that war rather than having their forces stuck in Burgundy. I know Austria might actually hate my guts for this, but I can't say I care too much. I think this alliance have reached its end because I'm starting to become more powerful enough to not actually have to rely on any allies as a deterrent at all. So that's good. We are also, I think, going to keep on improving relations with Connaught here. And of course, an effort to, get themselves as a peaceful vassal, so to speak. The annexation of Munster is going fairly good. It's still 10 years until they are annexed, though. So I definitely need more. More diplomats. But overextension is going down, which is good. Once again, it's just the Mayan provinces that are currently holding me back. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting this colony done. But I do fear that I will need another colony as well. We'll have to see. If I do, I will of course try to actually place that colony in the Mexican regions. I only have to call four of their provinces. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Charles I Lancaster is now king, and he's a 635. The heir is a 054. So it's not great, but he's honestly not horrible either. Of course, the fact he doesn't have any administrative at all is, of course, very bad. He's also just 2 years old. So, potentially, I might have to find another use for him. As you can see, it's Sweden and Castile. As I said, I backed out of the war with Burgundy because I wanted to rely on Castile here to actually France to screw over Castile. And that is what I'm still going to be hoping for. Castile itself is allied with Portugal, Genoa, and Naples, so I'm pretty sure Castile will actually become war leader, and as such will actually drag Portugal too into this. But hopefully we can avoid that. We'll simply have to wait and see. If we do drag Portugal into this, I'm pretty confident I'll take their colonies then, because of the fact that I already have 3 here, and this one will probably be done by the time the war is over. So I'll have to consider that. I currently only have level 2 and 3 admin guys, so I'll not be hiring those guys for the sole purpose of not screwing myself over, so to speak, with my budget here. So we'll research Starfort. We'll also set up the army maintenance to full, and we'll also, of course, upgrade our military then to Galilee units. And as such, we'll wait with probably 2 or 3 months before we start a war, just to get morale up to a reasonable level. I have no idea if Scotland is too far behind. Castile does have Galilees. And can I now colonize? Are you kidding me? I'm just 1 shy. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just 1 shy. Let's see. Can I call these things now, however? No, not yet. So I actually need to colonize this province as well, which is a little bit annoying. But at least now I get a patchwork of colonies that I can then colonize next to. So it's not all bad. But I think we are ready to the war. Although morale isn't at the top, it should be it should be fairly alright. We are going to, hopefully... last time I forgot about the event that gives the Scottish 12,000 extra men, but hopefully this time I will not do such a well, rookie mistake, so to speak, and actually hunt them down and completely, utterly, and purposely, well, destroy them would be the goal here. So we're going to set up sieges, and hopefully be done very soon. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, the French are doing a good job here on keeping, well, the provinces here under control. The Highlands have been sieged here, and it seems like we won't have the issue with well, Scotland is suddenly getting another 12,000 troops. It seems to be that won't be a problem at all. Sweden became war leader, which is a little bit disappointing because I kind of wanted Castile to become war leader for the simple reason that they would then most likely bring in Portugal. Right now, Castile is actually fighting... wow, free stability point, good. Right now, Castile is actually fighting Granada and trying to conquer them. And I'm a little bit unsure if I should actually go for taking Noble Republic here or Admin Tech 7. Since I will potentially be able to very soon start decoring here, but I don't really need that many points now, do I? So I think we'll actually go ahead here, upgrade to a Noble Republic, or research Noble Republic, level 7 admin tech, another group of ideas, and Noble Republic. So what kind of ideas do I want to take now? Do I want to take expansion for, well, of course, some more bonuses when it comes to, well, more or less everything. And also, of course, the fact that expansion will allow me to fight in Asia pretty soon too. A permanent cast spell. I should take anything else before I do that. I think we'll actually go for expansion ideas right off the bat here. We do have right now a very good diplomatic heir, so that should be useful. And we'll of course take additional colonists right away here. The next idea will also be very good for also having more vassals and things like that. So we're definitely going to take the additional merchants too when we can. With that extra colonist here, I'd like to actually send him. No, we'll actually send him to the area here once again to try and get the colonial Brazil up and running as quickly as possible. That's more or less the plan. And other than that, I'll just allow the French here to conquer Castile. The only thing that Castile currently has that I want is Murcia. If they do end the war with Granada before that, I will forcefully release Granada from Castilian hands, and I'll probably also take Murcia during this war. That's the only goal. Portugal will be a pain to deal with, but we have to conquer them sooner or later. We still have the issue with Burgundy being part of the coalition, but as you can see here, the aggressive expansion will disappear in 2 years' time, so that's not really too much of a problem. The only thing that's kind of worrying here is that I'll probably get some more aggressive expansion once I, well, conquer the area here, so I'll have to try and be a little bit careful, although I can't really guarantee that it'll have an effect. We'll see how the war goes. Well, this is positive. We have become Papal Controller. Magnificent Day for our nation. Stability cost minus 5%. Diplomats plus 1. Prestige plus 0.25. 2 new possible advisors. 2 plus in yearly papal influence. And an extra leader. Do I now have one guy here? I actually have. I have an Inquisitor. So we're going to hire that guy because, well, extra admin power. And also it'll help with the conversions that are currently happening in America. So we're just going to continue this war for now. I don't see any reason whatsoever to just quit here. We should be able to pull off a victory one way or another. So we'll just or pull off a victory. We already have one more or less. But I kind of want to just keep going for the time being because of the fact that it would be positive if I could get Burgundy out of the coalition against me. We'll see how that plan goes. I might also go after Provence here. I believe they're actually outside. Yeah, they're just outside the Roman Empire. I might actually also go after Britain here. Just, I think I can actually go for vassalization down line, English-based tax compared to Britain. So if I annex France, then I can probably peacefully vassalize Brittany, and that would of course be good. I could probably do the same thing with Provence as soon as they get rid of their, or as soon as the aggressive expansion disappears. So there's a lot of potential here that I can pull off. But for now, we'll just continue the war against Scotland, Sweden, and Castile, and keep on colonizing. Well, Burgundy has left the military organization, military coalition, which is very good. That means that I now have a wow. What happened to you guys? Did you stumble and fall? I have a feeling that he really got screwed over here, but that's good for us, really. That means that I can now easily snatch Flanders in the future. But for now, what I think we're actually going to do here is straight out war against Portugal here. We're going to clear warn them. Provence, Portugal, and Maya. Not really that scary of a coalition, to be perfectly frank. And also the Ottomans have come here and ended up warring with Castile and Portugal as well. So that is of course a bonus. But I am going to wait until I'm done with the war with Castile in case I actually want to take Murcia here. So we'll wait a little while longer. Unfortunately, we're out of time, so we'll have to plot our war against Portugal next time. But we have made some pretty good progress here. Hopefully we can get Scotland into the fold, and hopefully we can also get that last Castilian Sea province. And then we'll start beating on Portugal, trying to keep them out in the world, which should be interesting. But we'll continue, as I said, with that next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.